So I really love the MyFitnessPal app. It was referred to me by my friend Shiraz. So shout out to him. Back in about 2014 to keep track of stuff. And it's really been a lifesaver now because even though I have a dietitian, I literally just email him once a month or if things come up. Because it's not really like he's really interacting and he could really not care and is really not paying that much attention to stuff and stuff that could be really useful. Because what I was recognizing, because I've just been looking at calories and things, nutrients such as fats, carbs, and that sort of thing. I went down I scrolled through the app and was also looking at other nutrients. For example, I was like down 1,000 milligrams of potassium, less than I should be every day. So I was like, I looked up in the online to see like what kind of things you would be feeling without the potassium, and stuff that would suggest slow movement or muscle stuff, which was all stuff that I was going through. So I definitely wanted to amp that up. I've been noticing that in my research for supplements, that a lot of them only have 99 milligrams of potassium across the board. Um, and unfortunately, the food that I'm eating, I'm not getting a lot of potassium from, obviously. So I decided to get this Country Life calcium, magnesium, potassium because, there's a couple other things in there that I'm missing out on a lot of too. I'm not noticing that there's a huge change, but I'm also not noticing that I'm having huge problems either. I'm still, with taking two of those, I think I'm only getting 99 milligrams of potassium. And like today, I'm still short 1,000 milligrams of potassium. Not really anything I can do about that because I'm already maxed out on my calories. So just something that I'm looking into further. Um, and I'm also looking for higher milligrams of potassium in supplements too. So that is something that I'm working on right now, and hoping to see some changes. Because when I think back of when I first was diagnosed with gastroparesis, don't know how much of it was nutrition, how much of it was just being traumatized, and how much was the actual condition. But I know I was physically weak, like it was a lot of the feeling of about to have a muscle spasm or like a Charlie horse, a lot of that feeling, or feeling that like that it hurt to stand up, and like it hurt to lift up the head, like all kinds of different things like that that I don't really encounter now, and it might have a lot to do with the nutrition side of it. So I see that that's really important, and it's definitely helped me. Um, but I also know that there's not really anything happening in my life right now to help out the gastroparesis. So hopefully things are going to get better on its own, or somebody will jump in there to help soon. But just want to talk a little bit about the potassium and my loving of the MyFitnessPal and what I'm doing as far as research to find out how I can get more of that in to my daily supplementation and nutritional goals. So.